Guys, Coach Kurt. So on this episode of Technique Spotlight, we're talking about arrest style takedowns and what I mean by that. And of course, I have a big Hapkido influence because I started in Hapkido. Is when you're in the escort position, and here's a good example of old school Hapkido. This is 1961 demo. I like it because you see a lot of modern Hapkido demonstrations are super flashy and taekwondo-ish and almost melodramatic looking. And this is what Hapkido should look like. I've heard it called the ugly cousin to Aikido. You can see that it looks a lot like Japanese Jujitsu. What I mean by escort position is the Russian 2-on-1 position or outside of the arm. This is from a police point of view, how to get to these techniques. I'm showing entering throw number 1, which is a extreme variation of a Rimenage from Aikido, basically entering the center line. But again, to get to these positions, you're going to do a duck under, you're going to do an arm pass, and you're going to do it from practicing pummeling. Lots of pummeling practice. But let's say you've got somebody in a 2-on-1 position or the escort position in law enforcement, and they curl their arm in. This happens to me in real life. This has happened to me in real life as a cop. I'm blocking by putting my hand in the small of the back that keeps them from stepping back, and I'm redirecting the chin and the head. And I'm not doing it in an aggressive manner, try to hurt the neck or anything. You're just, you see what I'm doing. I'm getting below their weight. I'm blocking the small of their back, and I'm rolling and redirecting the head, and that's an entering throw number 1 in my system of Taiho Jutsu. So, entering throw number 2, again, from the escort position. You guys have seen this. If you've done Hapkido, Aikido, Japanese Jiu-Jitsu, you've seen these type of takedowns. And again, I lump them in arresting style takedowns because that's when I've used them in real life. I've used them from standing positions in Jiu-Jitsu rolls too. But you see that I'm doing I'm going up under the armpit in a circular motion, an upward circular motion, bringing their kazushi, lifting them up on their toes and moving their energy forward, and then rolling the shoulder over. Entering throw number 3. This is a good one. You will see variations of this in several different styles. Generally speaking, one leg is going behind the body and the arm is going in front of the body. Now, you can do it from under the arm as well, but I prefer to go over the arm. And you're rotating at the hips. You're not trying to push them with your arm because if they're bigger, stronger, more athletic, that's not going to work. You have to rotate your core, your body, and here you are. See, I'm entering, and I'm just basically rotating a little bit, and then a forceful entering of their center line. And here it is from the back again. I call these entering throws because you're disrupting their balance by using their center line, the tumpai theory that I got from my Kaji Kembo background. But see, I'm going in there, I'm rotating a little bit, and they slide right down your thigh. It's a really good takedown. That one allows you to get to your bat belt, your gear. This is a rear ankle pick. I put that in this because see how I'm stepping through I'm hooking his waist. I'm stepping through his center line, his leg. It's kind of an entering takedown. And I'm hooking the ankle and then stepping forward and knocking them face down. I've never used this in law enforcement. I've done it in jiu-jitsu rolls. And so it is successful against a resisting opponent. And see what I'm saying? You got to be careful. He can ankle pick you. That's a old school jiu-jitsu self-defense technique. But if you don't disrupt his balance, all you do is put your leg through. You're setting yourself up for a possible takedown. So here's my training partner trying it. You can see it's a pretty effective takedown. And again, it's Taiho Jutsu, so I like the soft takedowns. If I can avoid hurting somebody, I like to do that. Again, more force now means less force later. But if you can be minimal with your force, great. But remember, it's objectively reasonable. Now, I've actually used this takedown in real life. I explain it in one of my videos. An inmate was going to start a fight with another inmate, and the guy got up out of the chair and was approaching the other inmate. This is when I was working in the jail setting, and I used this by grabbing his wrist and doing this exact throw. It's a centrifugal throw. It's an arm throw, but it's very Hapkido. I can do it from gi or no gi. This is from the pummeling position. I grab the gi, and they pull away, and you use a centrifugal circular motion to get into the throw. You can also use it to get to Sankyo. This is my favorite, one of my favorite throws or takedowns. It's a snap down. And I learned it in Hapkido, so I put this in Hapkido, but you find this in Judo. I've heard it called sloppy Judo, but it's a snap down. It's very effective. It's like airing out the laundry. You're not giving them time to catch their balance, and you dump them on the ground. This is a great technique. This is the arm pull takedown. This is very effective. I used this in real life as well as an LEO back in the day. It's one of my favorite. It's taking their balance by grabbing their arm and going to their center. You see the spot on the ground. It takes them off their balance. And in this variation, he goes to his knees. So I hook his lat and I pull him over, and we'll go knee on belly, I believe, for this. Yeah, a knee on belly. It's a great way to take somebody down. Again, these are soft takedowns. This is in a gi. So depending on the time of year, if they're wearing a jacket or a fleece or a hoodie, you could use this variation. Now, hoodies can be stretchy, so take that with a grain of salt. But see how I'm doing the same technique. Again, these are all for the arresting techniques from the 2-on-1 or the escort position. I thought it was important to kind of classify those kind of by themselves. Again, this is my spotlight on specific techniques. I hope you like this series. There'll be more to come. Everybody like, subscribe, and share. Everybody take care and stay safe.
Hey, you made it!
We baked cookies for the occasion. How many guests are you expecting?
Oh, maybe 40.
That's 1.67 cookies per guest. Please apportion accordingly.
Okay.